Hello folks, I'm Cres Janzon.
And I'm Burton.
And we're proudly from EXP Realty. And welcome to our series, Bori, known as Behind the Sold Scenes.
Yeah.
And folks, this is where we like to share really openly with you, whether you're a local homeowner in the community monitoring the market or you just love real estate. Maybe you're that aspirational buyer and you're trying to get into the now market, or you're a future home seller.
Yeah.
The Behind the Sold series is truly about what's happening relevant in the now market, right?
Yeah.
And that's exactly what we're going to share with you here, folks, at number 48 Nicholls Crescent, Burton, an area we're incredibly privileged to sell a lot of homes in. We've put up the sold sticker and we're going to share with you now exactly what unfolded at this property relevant to the now market.
Yeah.
So before we jump into what transpired here, Bori, let's talk about the nuts and bolts, the numbers most importantly, mate. So folks, 48 Nicholls Crescent Burton was on the market for 9 days in total. Bori, would you say that's quick, long, or the norm?
Yeah, I'd say that's pretty quick.
Yep.
Compared to what's coming onto the market now.
Okay.
But yeah, I think properties are selling about 1 week into the market these days. But yeah, 9 days in some way, shape or form is pretty quick.
Yeah, 1 to 2 weeks seems about the norm in sort of Burton, Salisbury Council region.
Yeah.
Particularly for properties like this with that big block, quite generous, which we'll get to in a moment. Over the 9 days, we met 25 buyers throughout the campaign. We had 3 open inspections in total. 5 offers received, so that's a good conversion rate of attendance rate to the amount of offers being received.
Yeah.
And we've proudly sold 48 Nicholls Crescent Burton here for $732,000, folks.
Big money.
Good money. Well, it's the now market money.
It is, isn't it? Yeah.
And I know some people say that's crazy money. I mean, I was talking to some locals in this street. They're like, we couldn't believe it got over 700. We thought maybe 650, high sixes, but 732K. In the books. We're going towards settlement.
Yeah.
Mate, this one here, tell us a little bit about the home. What was the appeal factor, some of the features?
Yeah.
What were some of the critical things that buyers gave us constructive feedback on?
Yeah.
And what were the buyer types that we met?
So the property itself is actually a 3-bed, 1-bathroom home.
Yeah.
It is fully renovated, but the renovations were, a little bit older as well.
Yep.
So we had like flooring, painting. The painting could have been a little bit better as well.
Yep.
But what they have done is they've enclosed the garage space, turn it to the 4th bedroom or 2nd living.
Yep.
But basically, some people were like, doesn't really feel like the 4th bedroom or not, but technically it is. But another feature was the land size.
Yes.
Massive land, and you can't get this size land size really in this area
825
anymore.
square metres, folks, Torrens title.
Yeah.
Developable though?
Potentially. Subject to council consent, something you have to check.
It's a bit of an odd shaped block, folks, because it's it's narrow at the front here and then it tapers out the back, but then it sort of narrows out to that back right hand corner for the viewers at home.
Probably have to get rid of that house if you wanted to develop
definitely at minimum. Had the big shed too, which was pretty cool.
Massive shed, and the Tesla battery.
Tesla battery.
Oh, sorry, not Tesla, Alpha.
Yeah, Alpha. Well, you should know. You've got one on your home recently.
Yeah.
Big battery, folks. Big solar system. So 4 beds potentially, or 3 beds with 2 living areas with the extension. Renovations, but not sort of now renovations.
Yeah.
Had been done over some years ago. Not completely finished on the inside too, though.
Yeah.
Like, what was the critical feedback we had from the market on this one?
A lot of it was the paint job.
Yep.
Yeah, the paint job, you could tell it wasn't done professionally.
Yep.
So yeah, if someone came through and redid that, would be really, really good.
Yeah. I think that's really a tip, folks, for us. Like, obviously the market's strong at the moment and you can get away with little 1%ers as to a soft market.
Yeah.
But in saying that though, if a property is vacant and if your paint is soft, you've either got to style it to overshadow the soft painting, I guess, or actually get in there and just paint it yourself.
Yeah.
So we folks offer a fix up to sell service completely. We've done, Bori, you've got many examples where we've done just a little bit of garden, mulch and jazz up on the outside through to complete internal renovations or just cosmetic uplifts.
Yeah, and the best part too is if you've got a bit of equity in the property, we do have a company that can fund that for you.
Yep.
And then they'll come through, pay for all the bits and pieces that need to be done, and then they just take it out of settlement once the property is sold.
Yeah, spot on, folks. So if you don't have the money, because we appreciate it's an expensive world, everyone's sitting on a lot of equity at the moment with the rate the market's been going. If you feel that your home needs that $20,000, $30,000, $40,000 investment love to maybe chase the extra $50,000 to $100,000. If you don't have that capital or funding available to you right now, just know it's okay. We actually have solutions in that space that they can fund little garden makeovers through to full renovation makeovers before going to market. So Mate, well done. Congratulations to Megan, our seller, who has moved from here to the Eyre Peninsula as a lifestyle plan. Tell us a little bit about the buyer that bought the home.
So the buyer was very interesting. He came through, you know, didn't really show any indication that he actually liked the home, you know. Just thought, hey, that's a good home. Had a bit of a conversation with us out front, and he didn't even submit an offer. So I started doing the callbacks, calling through everyone, and I just had a conversation with him. I said, like, do you like the home? You know, do you want to purchase it? And yeah, he said, like, well, this is what the budget I have. Can I afford it? Because he didn't think, because with the amount of people at the open home, he didn't think he had stood a chance. So then he did submit an offer through, and yeah, lo and behold, he was the person who purchased the property. So my advice is, even if you don't think you have a chance, with a tender best offer, you should always put an offer anyway, just in case you do end up buying the property.
So good point. Campaign that we ran on this, 9 days on market. Was it an auction? Was it a
tender best offers?
Best offer buy, closing date, folks. So all conditions. So if you're a buyer, financing, there's no 30-day settlement term, cash unconditional, all of that. A lot of flexibility here for the seller and the buyer alike. Hence why we are having incredibly low days on market in this area due to this sale method, because we're not waiting 4 weeks to sell something. We're generally selling it within 1 week, to maybe 2 at most. The eventual buyer, was it an investor or owner-occupant?
I thought he was an investor, and
let's see. Hay fever season, folks.
He's been right behind the flowers.
Right behind me. This is how real this stuff is, right?
I thought he was an investor, but after I spoke to him a bit more, he's actually going to be living in the property. So owner-occupier.
There you go. And would you say, what was the ratio of owner-occupant buyers to investors that we met in this property?
Oh, good question. Now you're really testing my knowledge.
I would say it was about 30% investors, and the rest were owner-occupants, first-time buyers, people wanting to move in. Yeah. All right, folks, well, that's behind the sold scenes here. Short, sharp, shiny at 48 Nicholls Crescent, Burton. Folks, if you're buying, if you're selling, if you're developing, if you want property management solutions, anything that involves bricks and mortar, Bori and I are here to help you every step of the way. All you have to do, hit us up, just look us on Google. You find out all our contact information. Mate, congratulations on a great soul journey. Great to collaborate with you again. Looking forward to the next one. And it's bye for now, folks.
See you guys.